Oh, got one of those little pull-out shelves on the desk. You can always hear that whenever I like pull the microphone forward. It's an old desk. I got it from my parents, basically. Well, like, yeah, here. Let's get some good desk noises to start out the stream. Okay, there you go. Good desk noises. Anyway, oh my god, I've spent so much time in this game and not actually made progress. But this time, I'm making progress. Yes, hello Ishtiak. Welcome to, well, it's really not, like, this one, I mean, I've talked about this being not that interesting before, but this one is extra not that interesting. Ugh. But, hey, people otherwise I assume I think I died. As usual. Okay, so I've got the bottom floor worked out, at least for right now. Need to go get the upper floor, and then logistics, and just so much stuff. And then the factory's actually going to be set up, and it's going to be great. It's not going to be like a total disaster or anything anymore. So, you watch the show How To with John Wilson? I've never even heard of that. No, I couldn't really tell you. But yes, as for right now, as I was saying, the main thing that I got automated here are cubes. Yep, that's pretty much it. And I gotta go rework like the back end for everything too. On top of that, because that's sort of like just spaghetti factory nonsense. Which, I mean, it works, but I was thinking about it. I think I want to just run everything along the ceiling, which I do actually have stuff. Can I ask a question? Yes. Of course you can. But only 3 questions. And then I have to wait for my something. I'm trying to think of something to say. Go play Skull. I did play Skull. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I also created this whole thing for the sake of all of these, because I need them for the good conveyor belts. These ones right here. Go 480. You played Dishonored? I have not. I don't really play any sort of the multiplayer game pretty much at all. But I mean, what did I have these things going out here for? I don't know. So Industrialist Pig? Yes, of course. I mean, Industrialist Pig would imply that, I'm getting anything out of this. When? I don't know. A while back. You just go look up Skull on the channel. I feel like you should just be able to go look up Skull on the channel. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay. So, right now, let's go actually make some progress. That's For Honor? Oh, Dishonored. Oh, the stealth game. Right. I was thinking about, I was thinking of something totally different. You're right. No, I have not actually played Dishonored. I think I've, watched a little bit of other people play it. It's, I don't know. I'd probably enjoy it. It seems really good, but, it is also... I don't really play a whole ton of stealth games. The most I've played is probably what, how is hard mode? Are they put in a hard mode? Game's already pretty hard. Most I played for stealth game is like Metal Gear Solid, and that was, I guess I also did play both Mark of the Ninja on the channel, and, Invisible Ink. There you go. and Cogmind. I don't know, which is definitely a stealth game, but it's kind of different. Metal Gear Solid I mostly played because I like the real wacky story more than anything else. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay's decent and everything. They really did put a lot of effort into, of course, really a lot of stuff. Okay. Real quick, I gotta go make, alright. 27 cable creators. Alright, let me just see. How many do I have right now? We're gonna suggest that sort of thing. How does MGS lore rank to you? I don't know. I mean, it's like entertaining, but I wouldn't really say, you know. Man, I didn't even notice that they got like all of. You can actually see the water on the ground and everything. Is it like draining into the? No, I think it's just the texture they got on there. Anyway, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so right now we got 14. I need a total of 27 of these for what I'm trying to do. All right, let's start it out, baby. Yeah, you can see the back end stuff is not as pretty, but that's what I'm talking about with like the wiring sort of thing. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to be doing a lot of wiring right now because that's basically what this is. These like conveyor belts, they're not conveyor belts, they're wires. They're wires, and I'm like hooking up like a small electronic sort of thing going on here. Right now it can hold a wattage of 480 objects per minute, electrons per minute. What's your top 3-ish games lore-wise? Well, number 1, of course, Mario, which has the deepest lore. Number 2 is Kingdom Hearts, naturally. I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question because I, of course, pay attention to the lore in every single game I play. But, like, I don't really know. It's like, is there much to talk about in terms of lore related to Metal Gear? I think I got really bad, sort of, as it went on longer. I mean, okay, really bad is maybe overstating it. I didn't like it as much after about, like, Metal Gear Solid 3, I would say. Around there or so. That was about the point in time that it's just like, things sort of, it didn't feel as, it felt a lot more loose in how they were doing it, and like the tone and everything. Even though I do really enjoy some bits of Peace Walker. What am I even talking about? Clone Twin Brothers, Nano Machines. Yeah, but it's just like, that's not the, that's, you know, just like we can all go make fun of how ridiculous and everything that is. But, it's like, that's hardly the worst I've seen in terms of video gaming and how, and lore for all that sort of stuff. I mean, hell, I've talked about Sonic lore already. Plenty of times on the channel. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. No, get the 10. All 10. Clone Twin Brothers. It's like, man. I don't think that's where it stops. Not just the first game. The third game. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, alright. Let's go kind of fill out the bits that I missed. That should be enough flooring for the time being. Let's see, I just said that I started out at, okay, I was at, is that 14? I need 27. It's going to be at least a lot less than the 60 that I needed for wires. God, there's so much. But anyway. Line that right up there. Okay, so that's a 16. Wait, did I face the right direction? I had a habit of not doing that. Yes, I did. Okay. That's 16. That is 18. 20. 22. 24. 26. And then one more. There we are. Let me just make sure I'm lining this up correctly. Okay. Wait, did I think I might have put that a little bit too far away. Whatever, it's fine. Look, I'm not somebody who absolutely and totally requires synergy, really. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm going to try and do that. Okay! There's that done, at least. Let's get the wiring. Let's get the lesser wiring. This is not the real wiring, of course. The real wiring comes after. Hello, Najimsky. Welcome to Satisfactory. This is the game that I've been playing an awful lot as of late. Like, way too much. Like, to be honest, I probably should have already beat this game like 3 times over. Well, actually, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but this is the kind of like the final story arc of me actually creating a proper factory for real, for real. Just like me, for real, for real. Etc. and so on. How's Lunacid? I mean, I'm thinking Lunacid's only got like 1 episode left because I don't know if there's anything past Castle Lefaux to do. But, as I said, I've mostly been doing this. How's the grid doing right now? Way unsupportable. Fantastic. A reason I asked about it specifically, it's a game I really enjoy. I enjoy the killing spree. I really enjoy games where your killing spree makes the game different. That game comes to mind are Undertale or Detroit Become Human. I'm sure there will be more games like that. Oh, there's already been tons of games like that. Well, I mean, it's just entirely possible to literally kill every single enemy in the entire game in something like NetHack, for example. Call it a genocide run. Because you can only spawn, what is it, like, who put Strangers of Paradise? I mean, it's the one person that makes me play all the JRPGs. I gotta go get that though. That's the one that's not. I don't know if my computer can run that. So I was gonna go get that on the PlayStation 4, PS4, PS Triple. Okay, this has an output of 60 and input of 30. The output of 30 means about, like, what is it, 16 that I can do? Or, I mean, Okay. The intake is 60. The output is 30. There we go. That's annoying, though. Okay, all right. Let me just go math it out here right now. 480 divided by 60, which means I need every 8 is going to have to be a break. Okay. Alright, here, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. There. There. And then as per usual, I'm gonna put like 1 splitter here. Even though I'm ultimately probably not gonna end up using the splitters because I have a different type of idea of how I wanna set up the wiring there rather than using the splitter. I want to run it along the roof, basically, is at least the plan for right now. Okay, I don't need to update that one. All right. Yeah, okay, that is actually a cable as I was planning. Maybe I should just have a blueprint for each one of these things differently, but whatever, it's fine. 60. I needed 60 of 60 constructors to make the amount of wire that I actually needed here. It's so much wire. Oh, and I don't even have like the proper what's it called, infrastructure support to actually get all of the required nonsense that I'm doing right now. The output's going to be a little bit easier as it's a significantly lower one. Okay, why is that one already set up? Alright. Just curious, y'all got like power and everything, right? Yes. God, once again, the grid is so huge. Once I actually get the logistics down to be able to start hauling in all of the raw supplies that I need for this, it's well, one, the fuse is going to break instantaneously unless I create, I don't know, roughly 70 more coal burners, but that's sort of what we're looking at right now. All 27. And then, I mean, I'm going to end up deleting that last one when I increase production in the future, and I will, because that's how it works. Especially once I get what I assume is the 600 capacity belts. Okay. There's that then. Let's continue. Going back to this. Okay. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you. All right. All right. You really has to be a sleeper agent. likes JRPGs. I don't know. I mean, I don't, but you know. Not to say that it's like I refuse to play them, because I absolutely do not. You know, I really like JRPGs a lot in the past. It's just not as much right now. I don't know. What can I say? Okay. These ones might need to be updated a little bit. I don't really know how many constructors yeah, there we go. They do need to be updated. Not with like, not every single one of these. I could actually easily hash out, no, not there. I could easily hash out exactly where stuff would need to go, but you know what I'm talking about. All right. And you know, actually, speaking of games where like killing things matters, I did do a like almost entirely stealth run of Mark of the Ninja. I feel like I did a pretty good job with that, all things considered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you. Can't go any farther, otherwise it's not going to manifold very well. And I need it to manifold well. And I'm just going to keep putting these things here, even though I'm probably not going to end up using them, purely because I do want to... Well, actually, purely because I do want to, God, what am I thinking of? Make sure that I know where the endpoints are for each one of these for the future. Okay. There is the basic start, and that is going to be the entirety of the stream. I hope you all enjoy. For like roughly, I don't know, another 3 hours or more. Or we could go do logistics. Y'all want to do logistics? Y'all enjoy logistics? Because as of right now, I got locomotives. Oh yeah, baby. We got to go lay down some tracks. Oh yes. Don't you love to see it? Okay, but yeah, taking a look at this again, it's like this is 30 and 60. Requires 6 per minute to start with, and then 30 per minute for each one of the cables. That means 16 because I'm going 480. Get out of here, you. I don't even remember why I had that. Right? All right. I actually want to... This is one of the times I'm actually going to take a look at how many people are watching this, because I'm just curious. 10. That makes sense. It should be even less, really. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then... Wait, no. It's actually you, the next one. And then it's the one at the back, because it goes back, and then it comes forward. There we go. I personally am having a great time. Fantastic. See, this is the sort of reason why I don't do this on... There we are. This is the sort of reason why I don't do this sort of stuff on camera. And here, let's get an upgrade right there, too. All right. Get out the splitter. Once again, more for you know, making sure that I got everything working here, than anything else. Upgrade. Upgrade's going to be a lot more important here because this one is going an output. But I mean, I guess as soon as I get closer to the back, it's not going to be nearly as important. Okay. Okay. Wait, where'd I mean, it's 16. Like, as of right now, here, let me just make sure that I got my math here correct. This is an output of 30. 480 divided by 30 is 16. Yeah, that's right. It's going to take some time to get the manifold working. I mean, manifold works very quickly for some stuff and then works very slowly for other things, all things considered right now. Here, I can go and show you down on the first floor where, like I said, I got the iron stuff working. This is the most relaxing stream I've watched in a long time. The YouTube videos got me through the stress of the holidays. Really? Man, it's just, I was so bad at doing a lot of the stuff in the YouTube videos comparatively, though. Oh, wait, actually, is the manifold actually working now? Sort of. This one's still only at 42%, but it should eventually get pumped up to 100% as it's going on. Yeah, you can see it's right here that, like, this is full, but this is going to be very, very slowly filling up. The final ones are going to be very, very slowly filling up, and it will be 100% eventually. It's just, and pretty much it's just going to go down by half after I keep looking at this. Like, so this is like 80, this is 40, this is 20. Yeah, it's close to 20, but not quite there. So on and so forth. It takes a while for things to trickle down. Have you looked in the Awesome Shop? Yeah, actually, in the point in time that this thing is taking place, you know, like this stream, which I'll probably end up putting a little bit of this in the next video. I had just been like, yo, I totally forgot that there is literally a sink, and they call it a sink for objects that you don't want to have. So here, let's actually, since you know, despite the fact that fun fact, I'm out of cables. Literally the constructor that I'm building right now, to make cables, and I'm out of cables. Oh my god. But anyway, I was going to show you, well, here, maybe I can at least look at the shop itself. Well, okay, screws are not an issue. I can go and grab literally 500 of them right over here. There you go. But like, yeah, oh my god, I'm still, I need to get production up and going on on copper already. I'm gonna have to go like create some stuff manually to be able to even finish up a lot of the stuff here. I have about like 70 tickets or so, and I probably am going to be buying some stuff right now too on top of that. Oh yeah, I still haven't gotten rid of all this junk over here. Do that right now. Got about like 70 or so tickets. I was going to even put more down because I was going to put, I'm going to probably buy a few things. Oh, there's some cables. Nice. Is that enough to actually look at the sink? It is not enough to look at the sink. Is it enough to look at the shop? It is enough to look at the shop. Here we go. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying, what was the stuff that I wanted here? I like catwalks. I do like having a ladder here. And in fact, I might go get that ladder. I got the tickets for it. For actual stuff that I've gotten, I got the, I got like these things so far. Because I feel like I might want to end up putting asphalt down as I start to create some more roads. And a bunch of different things like that. I got like streetlights. Just cute. Yeah, here we go. These ones. I got like conveyor holes for the floors, so you don't have to just go delete the foundations or like ceiling mounts. And I wanted to use those for the upcoming attempt to rewire some of the back end, because I do have a lot of room on the ceiling to end up doing stuff. It's a lot of like cosmetic stuff and everything that you get for doing that, but it also is just very useful for not having a whole bunch of junk clog up your inventory at all points in time. which was something of an issue that I was having earlier. Shouldn't really, and I mean, it's at this point in time, obviously not nearly as much of an issue. And I got one more crate over here. Let me go get that. Hey, some more cables. Nice. I need those cables because I can't believe I'm so very and completely, totally and out of cables right now. I can go, Is it worth it to, I gotta go delete that path too, considering I'm not even using it. All the power is consolidated into one place. Oh yeah, also, as another update that you'll see in like the actual video, I do have plastic. You can even see like right here. I do have plastic now working, and it is working very efficiently. It's just I do not have the logistics supply route to coming back to my base right now. So although I do very much have more plastic than I could possibly do anything with, it's just not here. Kind of important. Yeah, the wall power poles and conveyor belts are probably the most useful. It's just I've actually already done a little bit of. Oh yeah, no. I was just gonna go grab some ore here for right now. Yeah, just to get some cables for the time being. I'm gonna go shove stuff in manually, but that's fine. Whatever, it's okay. Well, power poles and conveyor are most useful. Yeah, I mean, it's like those seem to be the one. You can literally buy some objects with tickets, but that seems like a waste of tickets when, you know, I'm so very close to automating everything. Over like the wall holes just feel like the ceiling holes, because I'm going to have to transport stuff between floors right now, just seem like it's going to be very nice. And the ability to run stuff along the ceiling, which is otherwise completely empty. I'm already doing that actually for the coal production. It's just on a smaller scale for right now. No, I don't need to go over here. I can just go over to my factory. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about and what I'm going to end up doing eventually. Yeah, I got like iron and I got coal currently automated with the trucks, but it's still not very good. I want to tighten that up a little bit. But for right now, though, the factory is functional. Mostly functional. Probably going to also replace this with something else. Logistically, I got to have some more efficient way than just this to deliver a bunch of things. But like, yeah, if I just do this, I didn't even realize that I do have some stuff already. What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to do this? Maybe what I can even do is just, all right, how about this? Okay, where have I done the inputs? I've done the inputs for all of these, right? Did I do the inputs for? Oh, okay, I'm thinking about it right now. Actually, did I do the inputs for? I don't think I did the inputs and outputs for wires. Huh. Well then, there's 60 of these things. It's so many. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Well, what's the input for wires, everybody? By the way, if you're wondering what I'm actually looking at right now, I did set this up. So let me take a look here. All right, yeah, so I have 60 in total. It is an output per minute of 30. And then the intake is only 10. I guess I can also just look at this in the game, too. 3:30 over here, so I'm going to lurk and hopefully fall asleep. Have fun. Have fun with the terrible... this stream. Spreadsheet doc. Yeah, this is the spreadsheet that I've been talking about the entire time. So you can see down here what I have is I have, like, there's the modular engine, there's the adaptive control unit, which I'm trying to create, and I have, like, a goal of 5. I have a goal of 5, but it's like if I say try to, I don't know, like, put this into 10, now I require 112 wire production units. That's why I'm only doing 5. That's just so much nicer. But, like, yeah, if I actually tried to go with the whole, like, 10 production, Like, I need like 117. I need like 30 units creating automatic wiring. I need like 88 ingot smelters. It's like, no, we're gonna go with a goal of five automatic production for right now. But anyway. Yep. It's 3:30 here, but my life is a shit show, so it's not like I was getting any sleep anyway. Fair enough. I know the feeling. Okay, let me take a look. It only takes 15 per minute, so... Alright, what is that? 32, I think. 480 divided by 15 is 32. So at least it's only going to be about, like, split up by 2. Which I guess is... It's better. Well, 1 and change, basically. Happy New Year, by the way. Hey, Happy New Year to you, too. Hope you had a nice one. I, of course, got very drunk. As you do. But now the alcohol has been sealed away for another 6 months, so, you know. All right. Back to it. Gotta go 32 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, you. And then go the next one because it goes backwards. It's an output sort of thing. All right. In that Kirkland? No, it's New Amsterdam. But like, yeah. The React Andy segment was legendary. Hey, it's stupid. Like, I was so incompetent. I'm glad that they didn't actually show my, oh, I did it wrong. Well, that would explain it. Wait, would it explain it? Yes. Okay, let me think for 5 seconds, everybody. Don't worry. I'll get here. Oh, yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Yulia, by the way. Totally didn't even ask about that. Well, anyway, React to Andy. Oh, God. I'm just glad that I didn't come up with the brilliant idea while I was drunk to show my actual computer screen or something at that point in time. Moved on from my ex. Okay, great. Fantastic. Can't really say that I have any... Okay. No, it filters down, so I did actually want this one. I was totally wrong in the first place. Never mind. How do I keep continuously forgetting how my own factory works? You'd think that somebody who's been doing this for so long would remember. Spent New Year's Eve having a mental breakdown, but also with a hot tub and a sauna. That's everyday life for me. Well, hopefully you're feeling better. Can only hope. Because I know that it's just like, can be rough like that sometimes, you know? Alright. Alright. You know, if I'm actually going to do, like, for real React Andy stuff, I need to, like, set up things a little bit more. Maybe go get, like, a playlist of maybe go, like, have, like, some sort of submitted playlist or something. You know, like you do with I think that's actually, that's, like, a thing people do, right? Channel points on other channels I know for reaction videos and whatever. Wish everyday life involved hot tubs and saunas. God, it's been so long since I've been in a hot tub. That does sound really nice. Not gonna happen for me, though. Alright. Okay. So, here's sort of what I was... Alright, here's sort of what I was planning to do for, like, actual, what... I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter here. Because I'm thinking about it right now, and it's like... I can just go on the floor, considering it's literally just going right across the way. Yeah, that's probably fine. The ceiling wiring is going to be more useful for, of course, Ceiling wiring is going to be more useful for... Once I started transition, I somehow became extremely popular. I don't know. God. Okay, ceiling stuff is going to be for stuff that's going to be farther down in the factory. There, words. I'm trying to think of like what I was... I'm trying to talk about stuff here. Not doing it. All right. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? Where was the actual thing? What are you working on? I'm trying to, you know, as I was saying in the description, wiring. More or less what I'm doing is I'm trying to set up the like, wires or conveyor belts that are going to be moving between every one of the machines. I have... Doesn't this Factorio have an additional factor, like enemies or something? I mean, there are enemies, but they don't attack your factory, so... It's actually... No, not really. This is, like, pure logistics. But, like, yeah, I was saying over here, I got, like, this thing. So we're looking at this. This is... I'm trying to plan on... as of right now, I'm trying to plan on an output for the modular engine and adaptive control for 5 each. And that's going to require, like, 60 constructors for my wires. And then pretty much what I'm going for right now is I'm actually setting these things up so they're going to be fully automated. At this point in time, I have the iron stuff automated, and I'm currently just making a whole bunch of modular stuff. But I'm also trying to create a few cables right now because I'm totally out of cables. I also need to rewire this. This is not very pretty. The manifold, though, is working. And, I mean, I think even right now, these things should be... Yeah. Like, most of the modular frames are working at 100%. I do believe even, like... Yeah, over here, all the reinforced plates are working at 100%. They better be. Why is this one only working at 37%? Actually, that might be because I don't have enough feeding into the... Yeah, I don't have enough resources feeding into the plates. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go do... Once again, yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Or actually, no, I think the real thing right now is that I don't have enough iron ore being fed in here. Oh boy, oh. Yeah, I gotta go rework logistics on that too, but otherwise I am getting a whole bunch of cubes. Yep, nope, yeah, you can see, not nearly, oh yeah. Okay, I need to rework the logistics for the iron ore. Also, like, just logistics entirely, holy Christ, the truck is not, he's not doing very well. But anyway, for right now though, maybe I should, this is not ideal. This is not really how I would want to do it, but I can go feed in at least one. I gotta go get rid of this too. So many things need to be reworked, but right now I'm trying to actually create my factory to automate some of the space elevator parts, not the ship parts. Not building a ship. But yeah, no, Factorio is, it is very... Delete this, please. Is there any way? But like I'm planning to work through it. Look, this is my first time playing the game. Please, I don't know what I'm doing. This has already been dozens of hours, and I'm just like, I'm so... Yeah, because the other one is feeding into the steel manufacturing. Okay. Yeah, there's no real things that attack your factories, so it really is just entirely about factory-ing. I think I'm gonna run directly into the stupid... Whatever. This is gonna be a very simple stopgap solution for right now, and never mind, I guess I lied about that. Jesus, I am... Oh, so many things need to be done to make this work properly. There's so many things going on. But look, we're getting there. We're getting there. Like, not even, like, I already even have, like, way more power consumption than I'm going to be able to do. But I want to just, like, I want to set up the factory before we start actually plugging in the resources and power supplies and everything. Because as of right now, that is sort of my my major goal. It's like, we'll focus on one thing at a time, and then past that point, I will, I'll figure it out everything else. Okay. So, okay. How about this? I am going to still, I just want to get a couple of cable supplies being created right now, but oh, you know what? Let's just do it manually. Whatever. We can save the full automation for when I actually have everything set up. I just need a few more cables, and then we can go and get on with our lives. All right. I actually do kind of in some ways appreciate only having a very simple sort of like a standard way of having, you know, you don't have to worry about, like enemies or protecting stuff or anything, because, like, let's be honest, I'm having a hard enough time with this even without any sort of external factors when it comes to creating the factory proper. So I'm actually okay with not really having that sort of extra stress. At least for right now. Hey, let's go over here. There you go. Start making me some stuff here. Yeah, and here we go. Get just a simple, even just the industrial storage container, because I have very, very, very much all the stuff that I need, at least for right now. Look, I just don't want to make a spaghetti factory. Please understand. I'm trying so hard not to make a spaghetti factory. Look at this right now. That is industry, baby. It's going. I'm getting there. I'm playing the video game right, everybody. I'm not totally being lazy about everything. I'm actually kind of doing the video game good. Is that not good enough? We're getting there, though. Also, I just thought about this right now. How's my... It's getting very close, but the production is still enough for right now. Oh, boy. For now. All right. Now. We're proud of you, Doc. We always are. I feel like this is not quite a factory to be proud of yet. We're very close, though. And like I was saying, I was going to go show you the stupid... I was going to show you... This entire thing was brought about because I said, oh, I'm doing the sync thing. Where's the input? Yeah. Okay. Let's go shove a few cubes in there, because I'm not going to actually use all of these cubes. I have plenty of cubes right now. But, like, anyway. Yeah, taking a look over here, though. As you can see, I got, like, this far right now into the next thing. I do have some coupons even right now. But I am actually using the resource sink as I should be, and destroying cubes. What are the coupons? They're used for a bunch of things in this little shop here. So you can do stuff like... right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get these, like, you get things that are convenient, but not, like, essential. Things that are, you know, like cosmetic stuff, or, you know, an increased amount of ramps and whatnot that you can create. Here's, like, proper roofs. Like industrial railing, ladders, nothing that's actually required to like beat the game, but things that are just nice to have. I got like asphalt material for the foundation so that I can go and create actual for real roads, you know, rather than just like big foundation things around here. You can also get some stuff like boombox. Go get a cool boombox with the Goat Simulator music. Yeah. You can get a coffee mug. You can also throw it into, like, parts, but, I mean, come on. Come on. Who wants to get the... You know you want to get, like, the cool customization stuff, right? You get a factory cart. But, like, yeah, there's otherwise... Ultimate thing to get is the golden nut statue. Except the boombox. I'll get the... I have enough to get the boombox. I'll record this one so I can put it in the actual YouTube episode rather than just the You know, like messing around here. Favorite that one. But yeah, if I'm going to be going for 100%, gotta get the golden nut statue, which is just a golden version of these things. 1,000. That's a lot of stuff, let me tell you, because in total, shoving a lot of the garbage that I have made so far and just didn't, you know, even all those cubes, as you can see, require some work to make. And and I only have like 100 or so of those tickets. Ugh. Anyway. All right. Getting back into it though. Let me just, do I have like, yeah, you got like these things here. Just go grab a couple more so that I can go and auto create just a few extra cables, because I didn't realize that I had so many cables when I started out. I had so many cables when I started out, like doing the factory, and I'm just out of them now. I'm just out of them. They're gone. They're gone now. All right. Back to finishing up the input stuff for you. Okay, so got output for everything, input for the secondary input. I kind of just deleted a splitter and then did not actually... No, I did. It's right there. No, this is just this is the input, which I was going to... We'll figure this out. Look, there's too many things to do right now. I'll get there eventually. So, this is a 28 down here, which it's like, considering that it requires an input of... Considering that the efficient way to do this is an input of 30, this is going to... 28 is not nearly enough, and I'm just going to have to go catch the runoff later and maybe throw it into the thing. Okay, so I did the output for the wires. I just didn't do the input for the wires. All right, there you go. That explains. All right. Now we did the cables, which means that we are moving on to copper, the other copper thing. Let me take a look here. Copper sheets. Here we go. Okay, so on the right side here, 22. I got to go create 22, which is actually a lot more manageable. Input of 20, 30. We'll do that later. We'll do input output later. We'll just create the mass of... I need to create 22 of these things right now, and then we'll go from there. All right. So, I already built a few here when I was setting up the factory for the first time. How many do I actually have, though, is the question. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, so we got 14, then from here, 16. I did it wrong again. I gotta flip it. I gotta flip it 180 degrees. This is the wrong side because the wiring should always be on the other side. The actual wiring, not the conveyor belts. I'm talking about like the literal cables that are run between stuff to power them. Okay. Try not to delete half of my factory right now. Okay. I always keep forgetting about that. Okay, flip it. Reverse it. Get it nice and close. Okay, so there's 16. There's 18. Hey, the factory's getting much better right now, let me tell you. 20 and one more, and that should be everything I need for copper sheets. For now. Having to like double up on this and everything later is going to be such a thing to do. All right, but let's get everything wired up. Not this sort of wiring, of course, is what the stream is about. It's the other sort of wiring. Oh, what? Did I miss something? No. Did I delete this? No. Did I? Bleg. Right, I didn't finish setting up the output. Right. Okay. I didn't finish setting up the output of the factory. So. No, you do want merger. Our merger's gonna go out there. And then not the yes. You. I think the factory's looking significantly nicer, just period. Right? Okay. Now it's done. Okay, and that's everything. I'm going to have to update some of the stuff, though. This is... let's just set this one up real quick. I mean, if I'm doing the blueprints, I feel like it's... that's probably one of those things that, you know, I should be... maybe just, like, having... whatever, it's fine. Thinking of ways to do this more efficiently when that's not really entirely necessary right now. I'm going to have to go and make sure that I look at the proper things soon enough. Proper settings to get the input-output correct. Also, let's just take a look and see how much my power grid is currently crying. Whew, it does not... when I actually set everything up, it is going to be... it's just going to immediately shut down. I really gotta make sure that I don't, like, try and do this. Has there ever been a game too tedious to play? Elden Ring? No, I don't think so. I'm actually having a very good time with this game. But, you know, there's a good reason why I do most of this sort of stuff off-screen. You know? It's like, I can't imagine that people would actually want to watch, like, the proper video. That's why I'm subjecting my viewership on the actual stream here on the Twitch side of things to watching this. Because you guys, you love it. You love just the incredible tedium of setting up a factory and trying to make it efficient. Raw and uncut, baby. Yeah. But once again, if you're watching this stuff on YouTube, don't worry, you will not see this. You will not see this. All of this will be cut out and truncated. You know, basically I'm going to go from, like, having a completely unwired factory to, like, a real, actual factory. This game kind of reminds me of my job. I can imagine that. One of the things I've noticed after I've been playing this game a whole bunch is that I've really been noticing, like, you know, power poles and everything on the side of the road because, ugh. That said, I'm still having a good time. I'm not going to say... okay, what's the actual... okay, so we're taking 20 per minute. 480 divided by 20, which means that I can... oh, I can actually just... oh, good. I can actually just go get everything linked together. I don't even need to create any sort of breaks here to make sure the manifolding system works properly. It will do that all on its own if I just hook up everything. Fantastic. We've got to update some of these things in the middle because this is a prior version of the... this is the prior version of the constructors, which means that the... waiting for a paycheck that never comes. Okay, shut up. All right. Oh, I do actually want to... hanging on a telephone wire. No. Alright. One of these, one of those, a little bit of that, a little bit of Monica in my life. Okay, there we go. How is this place organized? This is copper. This is the copper row. We are currently on... okay. Here, I can do the entire thing here as far as, like, the organization for everything. It's organized badly. that's pretty much. So right now we're on floor 2. Floor 2 is copper, and we got, like, copper sheets here. We got cables. We got wiring. And then all the way over, we got smelters. Floor 1, similarly, this is the iron floor. We got the smelters. We got it going into screws. We got it going into, what is this? The sheet, these rods? Rods. rods. Then we got it going into plates. Then we got it going into reinforced iron plates. Then we got it going into cubes. Third floor is steel for creating all the steel stuff. That's how it's organized, okay? Look, I'm not going to say it's very well done. Got to have the cubes. I mean, right now, the end game stuff that I've been making is cubes, which I've been shoving directly into the resource sink. As you can see, look at those cubes. They're going directly into the resource sink. There you go. I mean, it's like the cubes are really annoying to make. That's actually like the first thing that I got here for the extra difficult stuff. Which here, let's make a couple more of them, in fact. Because I need the big cubes, the good cubes. Not just the regular cubes here. But like, yeah, how's it organized? It's organized by the material required, and then it's like literally, you know, from smelter to constructor to assembler. That's how it's organized. It's organized basically like the spreadsheet. Do you see the spreadsheet? It's organized like the spreadsheet. I'm not going to say this. Look, I just got to get a factory working here, all right? And this is way better than how I was doing it before. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Does the factory come under attack? Nope. This is a pure industrialization sort of game. Like, you can come under attack. There are enemies that exist, but aside from that, it's really you know, more about sort of stuff. Have you considered just drawing a block diagram to put out throughputs and routing? Yes, that is in fact why I also have, of course, that is of course why I also have MS Paint here. It's more about exploration than tower defense. Yeah, that is true, and I actually haven't even been doing that much tower defense, all things considered. But like, yeah, I have sort of like drawn out stuff, but you know. Look, I'm not an engineer, all right? I'm somebody who plays video games, okay? That is what we're looking at as of right now. And this is me trying to figure out how to do a lot of this stuff for the first time. Have you seen the video series? Have you seen the Nightmare video series that I've been doing? This is why I probably shouldn't play this game. I mean, you should have even seen, like, I don't know if you've been watching the series, but you should have seen like the absolute, like, I don't even know, mental gymnastics I was trying to. It is a game that plays itself. Well, once I get everything set up, it's going to play itself. Yes. Like, you saw right now, the first floor is currently making cubes. It's playing itself by making cubes. But I gotta set up these things so that these make, well, not cubes, but I mean, like, other stuff. Yeah, like this sort of thing. Well, not like this sort of thing. Like, why was I even making that? Like this sort of thing. I get those copper sheets, baby. Oh, I gotta go find more alternate recipes. They are, that should, if I find like an alternate recipe for wires, that would really cut down on having 60 constructors in a row. But that's how it is right now. Yeah, how is this laid out? It's laid out like a person that's playing the game for the first time. Iron wire is great. Oh god, that would be nice. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't really been focusing, like I said, I haven't really been focusing too much on exploration. I am so deep into the productivity side of things that, you know, I spent so long trying to figure out the math and not trying to create like a good floor plan, and then I created this. Well, here's the thing. We're making the proper factory right now, and I do have like the node in the molecular analysis machine to actually go get the scanning for hard drives, but I don't have that unlocked yet because I want to make factory. Once I make factory, we'll go on full exploration sort of stuff. Like, this is going from like badly done spaghetti factory to at least some sort of organization. It's not the best, like I said, but it is something. This is at least like it's like an expandable type of floor plan. It's gonna output stuff efficiently. I'm going to need to create some, let's just call them resistors, for lack of a better word, on some of these machines eventually, to make sure that it's not just getting totally clogged up with materials. Since I am producing, of course, more than is actually required, as you would expect. But for right now, the entire point of this stream is to get into this. Trust me, though, if I was doing actual tower defense things, I would be... There we are. If I was doing actual tower defense things, I would be focusing a lot more on that. But that's why, I just have like the big factory out here. Yeah, as far as alternate recipes go, you can see I got like the rotor one. I got the, what was the other one that I got? Cast screws, which is why I don't have to create so many iron rods to get this entire thing working. But man, I could use more stuff. I could use some more alternate things. And that, once I actually get the factory working, that is once I get the factory working, I gotta go work out logistics. And then once I do that, then I'm probably gonna go full exploration and really try and get all the hard drives, and maybe go around, grab all the spheres and junk. But right now, it's like we gotta get the factory working. Okay. Real quick. Output is 10 per minute. Oh, great. That means that I don't need to worry at all about making this efficient, because it is entirely efficient. It outputs at 220, and I have the conveyor belts for 480. Cool. Great. Poggers. That's what I like saying. No, not like that. Set it up, baby. You know what? Even replace all that stuff, because as of right now, I do have like a nightmare a miniature spaghetti factory pumping out NK steel beams. So it doesn't even matter. You gonna play Risk of Rain Returns when it comes out? Maybe. I think I said in the last Dead Cells thing, it's like, well, is it gonna be the same community as Risk of Rain 2? Because I'm tired of people making fun of me for not playing on maximum difficulty Eclipse 8 nonsense. I don't know. I always liked the Risk of Rain, but I never really ended up playing it too much myself. Okay. Now then. Yeah, I'm surprised that people haven't really been making... speaking of people making fun of me, it's like I'm surprised people haven't really been making fun of me more for, the way that I've been playing Satisfactory, which has just been... I think even said in the last episode of... well, I'm going to say in the next episode, of this series, just man, this series is entirely about incompetence. It's kind of incredible. But difficulty shaming is weird. That's why I went on that huge rant last time about, how people should be playing the game to have fun and whatever. Related in Dead Cells. Yeah, it's totally completely unnecessary to be upgrading every one of these, but like I said, I got a whole ton of encased industrial beams, baby. It's ready to go. So that's the next one. That's the next one done. What's the next one? Oh, what's the next one that I'm doing here? Because I don't know. What are the things that I need to actually create right now? No, I'm making the modular frames. I guess the stators, motors, rotors, I suppose. I only need 3 of these though. Yeah, it's to be honest, a lot of these assemblers, you know what? I think aside from the modular frame and automated wiring, okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the automated wiring, and then the rest of these I can probably just set up. Yeah, kind of on my own, because they only require 2. It'll be seconds to do the full setup for them. All right, well let's go to automated wiring 15. Got oh, it does require stators though, so whatever. Let's do the assembler stuff later. Or we can go and do logistics. Who wants to do logistics? Who wants to see me try and figure out how the monorail system works? Hey. Gotta go create circuit boards eventually, too. Which I guess would also be another thing that I could do on this floor. Figured out. Anyway, all right, we'll do assemblers later. Me? I mean, we can, certainly. There's only, like, what, 2-3 things up on the steel floor. Honestly, getting the wiring and cable together was sort of the most important part right now. So, like, I don't really need to maximize steel production right now. I got plenty of stuff, as you can see. I mean, I've been building all those encased beams for some time now with this tiny spaghetti factory. And, you know what, give me one more of these, just in case I start to run out of these then, too. Okay. Okay. Spent hours trying to figure out train intersections when I was playing this game. Even figuring out slightly complex interactions is a pain. Well, at least for right now, let's do a little bit of the let's do like a little bit of like episode stuff. So starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, the basics of each one of these sections is now complete. I have things outputting in an efficient way, even though I do not have the actual input for resources done just yet. Oh, no, no, no. You know those monorails. Well, this is the point in time to start to get those working. So I hope you're all ready. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm sorry, everybody. I know you were thinking that it's just like, clearly I'm starting to actually plan things out now. I don't know what I'm doing at all with monorails, which is why I'm doing a stream, to try and figure this out. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go sit down and try and mess around with stuff, especially because I'm told right now the train intersections are apparently just an absolute and total nightmare to get working. Try slide jumping? Oh yeah, somebody was telling me about that apparently you can bullet storm your way around here. I do know that this is, oh yeah, no, you can literally bullet storm your way around. Okay, well. You can literally bullet storm your way around this game. How about that? Ha! Oh, that's super dumb. Actually, speaking of bullet storm too, there's a few things before we even start out with the monorail stuff that I wanted to go do right now. So number one, I have actually used the awesome sink to create some stuff. So let's just plop this thing down right here. I'm missing screws. I think I have some screws right here. Okay, thank God. See, this is why I keep some of this stuff around here still. So, right in here, we have the proper shop where you can get a bunch of useless garbage like boombox. Maybe I should get the boombox. And yeah, Goat Simulator. It's the Goat Simulator devs, everybody. Or like the golden nut, which I guess is the ultimate one to get. But even with shoving all of the garbage into... Even with shoving all of the cubes that I've made, I've barely even gotten, what, like 100 or so tickets? I've been storing them in here. 74. And I already bought like a few things like asphalt tiles and whatnot, which I tried out over here if you're wondering what they look like. Good stuff. I can make real roads, not just bad roads. But yeah, no, the other things that I want to get right now, I mean, maybe, you got like roofs, you got like good walls. Door walls, you know, conveyor walls, which is pretty nice and everything. The other stuff that I wanted to get, though, management. Yeah, these things. Conveyor ceiling mount, please. Yep. Route belts in a more controlled manner over long distances, because I am going to end up putting... Like, I got the basic input-output done for each one of the blocks of creation stuff that I have right now. However, I do not have... I do not have the output like connected to things very well. It's again that spaghetti factory sort of factor, which is why what I want to do is I want to run it along the ceiling. So I'll do that, and conveyor lift hole is just going to be nice entirely, because I am going to need to move things between floors. The way I got everything set up, floors are kind of like a thing. Then you can also get like clean pipes. That's right. That's right. You gotta use the entire... You gotta have, like, clean pipes as a thing you gotta buy specifically using the, like, resourcing stuff. You're not going to use a bus system? I don't know what a bus system is. I'm playing this entirely blind. This is my first playthrough. I've never watched anybody else play this game before. I went into it, you know, tabula rasa, more or less. I don't even know what a bus system is. I had to have people tell me about using a manifold system for stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess we want to create like more actual sensible, like non-floating things. Non-floating pieces of architecture. Okay, let me just real quick. The factory cart's kind of... You played Factorio? Nope. This is the first kind of game like this that I've ever played, which is why it's been a nightmare from the very beginning. Let's get the boombox. All right, is there any particular one that I want to get for the boombox thing? Yeah, it's like I know literally nothing about how... I guess I can get adequate pioneering, or even a pretty good pioneer. Here, you know what? I keep talking about Goat Simulator devs. Let's grab that and go check out. Buy it all, baby. Then we'll just real quick delete that. Not as hard as you think with stackable conveyor poles and belts on the line. Oh, wait, don't delete my thing. All right, let's take a look at this stupid boombox. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Well, let's set it, like, here. No tape in the boombox? How tape? I literally hold it right next to... Oh, my God. Well, this is interesting. Now, while I end up, again, bullets... I don't even know if people remember bullet storming, but this was, like, a big thing in that game. Anyway, how do I put a tape in the boombox? I don't even know. Whatever, we'll figure this out later. This is not the time. This is not the time to be figuring out how to get sick tunes. Yes, it is, but I'll do it later. Tapes are automatically added to the boombox and play. I don't know how to make it. I'll make it. We'll do it later. We'll do it. I keep saying we'll do it later, but really, we will do it later. Well, yeah, speaking of Bulletstorm, I did have one thing that I wanted to go look at, which is specifically, yeah, I'm like the, what is it, alien organisms, I think? It's like a gun. I never actually got a gun. I mean, just go get that right now. All right, cool, poggers. There's even like different, things that you could use. Yeah, like shatter rebar and everything. So that's going to be something that I'll probably end up doing a little bit more later. And in fact, let's go make that right now. I probably have the stuff for it, I would like to think. Yeah, I got rebar. Oh, yeah. No, that's not a problem. Rebar gun, how do you do it? A few more screws. Thankfully, I got quite a few loose screws just hanging around over here because I knew I was going to need them. Okay. Give me a gun. Oh yeah, baby, let's do it. And don't make multiple of them. Then I guess make a few of these too, just while I'm here. The stuff is... Yeah, it's way easier to have mini factories in this game, in my experience, connecting with trains, because the stuff is really spread out. Yeah, but here I am, you know, like making a super factory, as it were. Put all base components... I don't know what a bus is. I don't even know how that works. But speaking of which, we do actually have, like, you know... Let's go figure out all of this stuff. I mean, obviously the way I have it set up for my factory is that I am more or less gonna be bussing in everything to my main base to try and get it all sort of like centralized. Is that a good idea? No. And I know that, but I'm doing it. There's no... Bus is basically a really long conveyor, but the factory has all the basic components. Oh! Yeah, I considered doing that, but I literally didn't because I'm just like, it's going to look ugly, and I want to actually like use the monorail systems and everything. But I do have like basic stuff set up around here. Play the game however you want, whatever makes you happy. That's kind of what I've been going with. Where it's just like, you know I can just have... Because there is like literally no enemies attacking your base or anything like that. Yeah, it does look ugly in this game. It's really slick in Factorio. Fair enough. It's a Satisfactory stream. Yep. And I just figured out. Slide. So you know. Well, I mean, I didn't figure it out. I was explicitly told about it. It's so fun. Oh, it's just I keep referencing Bulletstorm, and I'm just like, nobody knows what that game is. Nobody knows what that game is. It's so dumb. I mean, I guess it is convenient. I'm going to get a jetpack eventually, or actually probably pretty quickly at this rate. Now, when I set up the proper factory proper, I compare it to Titanfall. You know, I never played Titanfall. I guess I can't really say as much about that. Not like you got like a stamina system in this game or anything. But yeah, if we're going to do like a start to the train... One thing this game needs now is wall running. Oh, don't even get me started. I would love that. Get like a dodge roll in there too. Where's my parry mechanic for Satisfactory? Well, anyway, I'm in the episode that people watching the stream right now are going to see later, but people that are watching this on the video have already seen. It's just like I have done like this walk back and forth like 3 times now. Oh yeah, and somehow my electricity system went down. Cool, poggers. I don't even know how that worked. Ow! The factory, this miniature factory for the plastic should be entirely self-sufficient. I don't know how that happened. Why even put crouching in this game, period? Well, I guess we'll figure this out soon enough then. But anyway, yeah, if there's one thing that I need to go, is sliding around not fun? I mean, it is, but it's not like they tell you about that or anything. Well, anyway, yeah, here's the oil production part of the base, and like I said, this is sort of where I want to go. And oh, I guess it ran out of energy because it ran out of space for all the plastic that I've been creating. How about that? Okay, so how does creating a monorail work? I think we're all curious. I got like a railway. You can see it right here. Got like electric motive. So how do these things work? A freight car can be built on railways attached to electric, or unloaded at freight platforms. Now this is something that I was sort of wondering about. Freight cars at stop will be automatically loaded. Loading and unloading options can be set inside the building. Let me see what the options are that they're talking about here. Must be placed with another train platform. Okay, so what are the... I guess I need a train station then. All right. This is a big one, but I mean, I expected that. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to have to go shove like more coal in here manually or something because the petroleum coke system that I have is just not here. It's not functional because I ran out of space, and that means that I ran out of, well, whatever. It's fine. We'll get it working here eventually. So, how do I do this? How are we doing this? Here's a question. Can railway go over water? It can? It can. Okay. Good to know. That's going to be... I guess that means that I will end up... Oh, okay. It even makes it so that... Okay. Railways are magical, by the way. Good. I mean, I've already noticed that, you know, you can do some pretty severe clipping and whatnot in this game. I think it's been pretty clear so far. Especially with the way that I've been throwing all the conveyor belts together. I guess it doesn't really surprise me at all that it might be a little bit wacky in the way that some of the stuff works. Because, like, yeah, like, you know, I got it working like this right here. And I said at the beginning of this entire playthrough that I was going to try and avoid that. And it's just like, well, doing it anyway. They can stick to the sides of cliffs. Wait, can they, like, go... Can they go up cliffs? What? I'm curious about that now. Well, okay. Well, yes. Huh. That is interesting. How are we doing this? Now, I think that... Oh, yeah, I didn't even equip gun. There you are. Guys, get that first animation when you take it out for the first time. Yep, and it works in the exact way that you expect. Capacity's not great though, all things considered. Put the medicinal healer there, and I don't even know why I have this object scanner. I'm not using it. I'm waiting until I actually make a factory to get the object scanner working for me. Anyway, made a train system that wind around the highest peaks, and it's totally awesome. Oh, how do I want to set this up though? How are we doing this? I'm just like trying to even figure out, because I don't really know exactly. Okay. So I don't really know exactly. I think that the best idea that I'm probably going to have is like, you know, I got like these satellite areas that I want to get to. And I guess the idea would be that I want to go get like a monorail that goes around all of it and then, you know, comes back into the main base. Because right now I got like these tractors here, but they're not that good. They're just enough to make sure that my stupid, just terrible system that I have for getting coal into the factory is functional. So I think like the best way to do this is to go from here, get a railway going all the way up here, and then figure out how to like connect it around. Because I do know that also over here is where all like the sulfur is, and over here is where all the quartz is. And that's kind of all the stuff I need. Is it? So, since I'm actually doing this on stream right now, I got a question for y'all. Can I just make one big mega train and have each one of the carts individually contain and have each one of the carts individually contain all of the various supplies, and then have it stop back at my base and unload all the supplies into different areas? Or is it like sort of like a tractor where it is more advisable to just have one tractor to you know, more or less a single tractor has a single resource in it. Like I got one tractor that's got coal. I got one truck that's got iron ore. I got one truck that's got coal. These things are coal dedicated. But it's like if I could just make like one big super train that goes all the way around here, which I should have the resources for after setting up the factory. That's sort of how I'd like to do it. And then I can just have like trucks, you know, do more of the fine control. I don't know. That's the one thing that I was really wondering about. But it does seem like you really need to do a number of things to make that. So train cars are meant to only have one resource per, but the smart splitter shenanigans, you can do it anyway. Oh, I have seen smart splitter. I do have that like able to be unlocked. So, I mean, but the thing is, it's just like, can I just have, I mean, how many resources are there? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or so? Can I just have 5 train cars, and each one of those train cars individually has a resource in them? Like, one carries quartz, one carries, there's like Caterium, one carries, coal, one carries, or, you know, like 2 carry coal, or 3 carry coal. I have 3 carrying coal. I have 3 carrying iron ore. I have 3 carrying copper ore. But it is just one singular monolithic monorail system. Because that's sort of the thing that I'm worried about, like starting up here and then realizing, you know, you can, but long trains move slower and create problems with train signaling. Okay. Oh. All right, well. Longer trains move slower. Okay, that is... So I can't have like a 100 cart train and expect it to move at... I mean, I guess it can work if I have it moving consistently and it never gets full. I don't know, in the meantime, I'll just go throw this on like 0 or something. I mean, maybe I should have like... Here, let's have a dedicated hotbar for trains. Give me that railway, baby. And I'll just kind of like figure it out here. You need a freight station per train car. I mean, that's okay. I think that's reasonable, but yeah, maybe what I'll do is, you need 6 platforms per car, but that would be okay. I'd be okay with that. It gets out of hand very fast, but I'm already planning to have such an enormous amount of things here. Okay, let's just real quick. Okay, well, it does not allow you to continue doing stuff. I mean, I knew that, but how are we doing this? How are we doing this? Do it your way. I think big stations are cool. I mean, I don't want to. I want to make sure that it's going to be able to deliver stuff in a way that I can get all of my supplies in, basically as fast as they're being created. And if it's too slow, I don't think that's going to be able to do that. All right, how far? Okay, so it does have like a maximum amount that it can be out here. It's sort of like the... Thank you. Does have like a sort of maximum amount that it needs to be out here. Having 2 engine cars fixes the speed mostly. Okay, okay. All right. Let me just see here, you know, before I call it this part for the you know, stupid, before basically we go back to creating the factory proper one more time. What does this actually look like when I'm creating stations, which I think is going to be kind of important. Empty platform with catwalk. Must be traced. Okay, must be placed at the train station. Train station. Let me just see what happens here as I make this. Okay, so I got like this. This works. Oh, okay. So if you don't line it correctly, it looks pretty bad. I'm noticing. Oh, that's an integral. Oh, okay. I see. It's like you're supposed to line it up a little bit better, I think, is you're supposed to have a train platform and then you create the stuff around it. All right. Well, let me just take a look here. Okay. So we got like train station going this way. Cool, poggers. Freight platform. How do I do this? Invalid placement. Why is it an invalid placement? First of all, let's get this out of here real quick. I don't even need more K-Terry anymore. I already got the node that exists ready to go. But like, okay. Locomotive set to drive and stop at the train station. Oh, I don't have enough computers. I can make one computer here real quick. Let me just go do that. Geez, we're already back to like lacking. No, I even have like, okay. Anyway, real quick, I should be able to make one. This is not even the right thing. I should be able to make one singular computer in like 5 seconds, right? Thankfully, yes. I do need a couple more of these circuit boards, though. Real quick. See, once I get the actual proper everything set up, it's like this will not even be an issue. I'll have so many computers that I will be shoving them into the resource sink. You need a lot of computers for trains. Well, it's a good thing that I'm setting up the proper like factory now, right? So that shouldn't be as much of a problem. All right. Freight platform. All right. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it works more or less like the basic stops for the. It looks like the stops for the stuff. You know what I'm talking about here. It looks okay. I'm gonna get these words here. It looks like the docking stations for the tractors and trucks. There. And it has like how many exactly did it have on here? Input, output, okay. more or less. So, same sort of input output, but you can have like multiple things. You can have multiple of these on here. All right. Okay. Well, I guess, unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to set up the monorail like properly right now just because, well, I'm going to need a lot more in terms of actual computers and everything to be made, but at least I know kind of what I'm doing. All right, back to the old factory grindstone. And there, now we can go back to talking about butts or whatever, because that's all I wanted to do for the video portion of it. You can hold Alt and scroll, and I was doing that. I've been doing that. I know I should probably set up more hot bars, but like for the most part, it's not like I need to go create a workbench on the regular. I don't like. I feel like I should actually just end the stream right now because I'm just like, okay, we got a lot of stuff to do now. There's a lot of things to be done. I got a lot of ideas that I want to go. I mean, look, I did the basics for what I wanted to do, but now I got to go start setting up the basic computer pipeline so that I can get all of the monorail stuff that I want, so then I can actually pipe in all of the resources that I need. Pivot to Spiritfarer. No, I want to keep playing this game. I will give you one more time. Here's the bird. This section of the game has a lot of tedium. Oh, you say that as if I'm still not having a fun time here. I just said I want to keep playing the game. I want to keep playing. I'm going to make a factory. Make a factory. Let's set up some foundations for the monorail here, I guess. Okay. Until you get the trains. Oh, we'll see about that. You don't know how much. Maybe I'm one of those guys that's like really into. I'm out of concrete now. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Considering that I got to go create computers and concrete, I think I'm ending the stream here. But I'm just saying, maybe I'm one of those train guys. You know, I am not going to say this is like the best factory ever that I've created, but I think I've created a completely serviceable factory as of right now. So, what I'm going to do is go and start just making so many. I need to go make more concrete. I need to go make computers. And it's like I need to still finish wiring everything together. The factory is pretty fire. It's laid out in such a dumb way, though. That ejector was right. He was right. But still, it's like it'll work. It will function. And then once I actually go get like walls and put a roof on the damn thing, it'll look like a real factory. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. But for right now, I'm gonna end the stream.